Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. The administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has accused former Vice President and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 presidential election, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, of hoping to reap from insurrection in Nigeria as a fallout of the nationwide protest under the hashtag End Bad Governance in Nigeria. Hashtag End Bad Governance in Nigeria. The government is accusing Alhaji Atiku Abubakar of hoping to reap from insurrection, It therefore means that the government considers this protest that some youths in Nigeria carried out beginning from August 1st as an insurrection. Now, that is a very weighty allegation against the protesters. This is because in Nigeria, insurrection is a serious offense involving attempts to disrupt or replace the government through violent means. That's the concern about this kind of allegation against Atiku Abubakar. Now, the government also said that Atiku Abubakar, he described Atiku Abubakar as a supporter and enabler of the destructive protests, saying that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar wants the sinister protests to continue despite the streets' red signals. That's exactly the words of the Tinubu government. They say that Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, as a supporter and the enabler of the destructive protests, wants the sinister protests to continue despite the streets' red signals. Now, Tinubu, speaking through Bayo Onanuga, his special advisor on information and strategy, said a tweet that condones the destruction of private and public property and citizens' investments is unexpected from a former vice president of Nigeria. And Bayo Onanuga went on to say that Atiku Abubakar ought to have risen above the sentiment he expressed and put the interest of the country's stability ahead of whatever advantages he hoped to reap from the insurrection on our streets. So, as far as the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu is concerned, what happened in the streets of Nigeria, including the violence reaction to the protest, because there are those who look at the protests and say that people like Atiku Abubakar, they are blaming the poor handling of the protests for the violence that eventually erupted. But the government is looking at those who were part of it as insurrectionists, and Atiku Abubakar as a supporter of it. That is their mindset. But what was the offense of Atiku Abubakar? Atiku Abubakar used his verified X handle to convey a message to the security agencies in Nigeria, the armed forces in particular. And this is what Atiku Abubakar wrote in his verified Twitter X handle, which the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu found it necessary to react the way they did. Now, this is what Atiku Abubakar wrote. Atiku Abubakar wrote, and I quote, "I wish to convey a stern caution to the distinguished service chief and military commanders of Nigeria Armed Forces that those who authorize the use of lethal force against peaceful civilian protesters will be held responsible for committing crimes against humanity, even in the years following their retirement from service. Even in the years following their retirement from service. The constitutional right to engage in protest is firmly established within our supreme law and reinforced by the judiciary. It is the solemn duty of the government and security agencies to ensure a safe and protected environment for individuals exercising their right to peaceful protest." He signed it off as AA Atiku Abubakar. That was the offense of Atiku Abubakar. That was his offense. That he had the temerity to caution the military to play according to the rules and to remind them, if they had forgotten, that your action today does not end as you are in service. If you are accused of crime against humanity, even out of service, you could still be held accountable. That is a word of wisdom from Atiku Abubakar to caution those in charge of security, so that whatsoever they are doing will be in line with the law, in line with the rule of law. But as far as the government is concerned, Atiku is not supposed to remind them about this, their responsibility to follow the rule of law. The government is believing that what happened in Kano, Kaduna, Katsina, and several other states was an insurrection. Which otherwise means that they are accusing these boys of trying to overthrow government violently. That is what government is thinking. But we are going to wait to see what they will charge those they have arrested. We're going to wait and see. But this is just to understand their mentality, how they think. They don't want to receive caution from anywhere. They don't want voice of reason. Atiku Abubakar is telling them, look, take it easy. Follow the law, even as you ensure security of life and property in the protest. Follow the law. If you don't, if you employ lethal force, already there are so many people who have already said similar things about using live bullets to control the protesters, which had allegedly been linked to some of the deaths that was recorded. So Atiku Abubakar has expressed his view. The military, I'm sure they have listened to him. If they have any of their members who are going beyond the rule of law to control crowd or to control protesters, they will caution them. But that is not the mentality of the administration. They want to accuse Atiku Abubakar of supporting insurrectionists. So why don't they arrest him if they are sure he is supporting insurrectionists? Because it's not a small crime. And they also accuse him of being a supporter of the protests. as if it is a crime to support a protest, when the people in that administration also protested against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan when he was president. They have said their own part of their reaction to Atiku Abubakar's message to the security agencies, and they have come hard on him. But the truth of the matter remains that Atiku Abubakar has exercised his right of freedom of expression to draw attention to the consequences of any extrajudicial action by those who manages protest crowd. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you are not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. And if you look at my screen, you see some of my books. All these books are available on Amazon. Just type the title of the book and the author name, my name. Type them on Google. They will take you straight to the Amazon platform. These books are available on e-copy, on paperback, and on hardcover. Amazon is world's #1 in print-on-demand publishing. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.